So
Okay.
she could end up having to come out of that elevator, wherever. And you can see, I think Lori wanted you to video
Yeah.
the stairs.
So
She can walk up here, but you can see how difficult that would be. Do you want to walk down
Okay.
this way?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and
the steps.
yeah, we'll walk down this way real quick to kind of get an
Still
idea
all
of
uphill.
just to get an idea. Yeah, this is still an uphill trek, and the only part of it that's flat is right here in this specific corner. But again, if you look at the angle from the ground, you can kind of see how it goes all the way up. And as a matter of fact, there's actually an extra step of height that it bumps up a little bit, almost like a speed bump right there for even wheelchair access. And then you have the second part of the ramp right here, which actually I would say is almost twice as steep and actually a little bit longer than the one prior to that.
You can get the angle of the steepness, I think, from the outside. And you can see, again, look at this. This is a little dangerous for someone that has walking issues.
The stones here, if you were to take a look at it, they're actually, some of the stones are raised in certain areas, and it's not just in the entranceway. There actually are multiple stones here that have been elevated over the course of time, I guess, from just classic construction process and stuff like that.
Right here you can get a really good angle on the steepness of this.
So here's the steepness just on the railing. So get in picture of how steep that wheelchair access ramp is. But if that's the case, I mean, even for that, but the steps, my goodness,
Yeah.
the steps are even worse, because not only are they're high, but the problem is that they're also very long. You see, they fit my entire foot. So if Miss Adabani has difficulty bringing her foot up, the thing is that she'd have to set it all the way down on the stair and then push up and then set it down again on the other one, because again, if she has the foot and knee ligament injuries like you were saying, she would have to go ahead and do this step by step. And then looking at the height of each step like that, she'd have to raise it probably a little bit higher than what she would actually be comfortable with.
She's permanently disabled too. She has a disabled parking spot. You can get a really good shot of that.
Yeah, if I can get a quick zoom in on that. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's it. It's way too steep for somebody who's had knee injuries or foot injuries or whatever the case may be.
Even from here to over there is quite a long distance for someone that has difficulty walking.
Yeah. So this is actually the best elevator for her to get out of the four, but this...
She could end up parked anywhere in these spots.
So she could end up in either of these four elevators, which you can see them marked by the arches across the way. You can see one right here, and you can see another one that's just a little bit covered up by some of the palm trees over there. If I can get a quick zoom in on this, get a quick mark right there. That looks like another one over there. So this is the best elevator entrance for her, but this is still way too far, because that's at least almost 50 feet, maybe,
Just to get to
the bottom of the ramp there at most.
We'll go down to the A level here.
Okay, so this is the A level parking lot, and there's...
This is a different parking lot. This is Presidio.
This is the Presidio A level parking lot, and you can see that here are four reserved handicap parking spots right here. Those are the only four that I can see in the entire level.
And there's somebody parked there that doesn't have a handicap. Oh, they might have a hanging back in here.
And you have a couple people there already parked, so you have two people in this zone that have been parked. But then over here you have just straight up reserved spots as well. And
See if this goes over to that other garage. I can show you how you access it from the street. Walk into the outside.
again, this is the outside access, and it has danger, vehicle entrance, keep out. So this is the exit of the Presidio A parking lot. Very low hanging clearance there at 6'2". I mean, I almost bonked my head on it. And
I think this is where I come in. Yeah, it is. So there's the gas pump. So I'll show you how I come in drive-wise, and then I'll show you
Good
How are
morning.
you? But you can see no one is ever there. She spoke out, and I am willing to go on record saying I think it's because she spoke against the bonds.
Yeah, because I remember.
You can quote me on that.
Okay. And so here's the.
This is I come in from Congress.
This is
Come
the
around
entranceway
here.
from Congress,
Yeah.
and here's. This is a one-way street, so this is all just exiting into Congress right here.
Okay, this is where I drive, and this is where Jerry did drive in, and then we're gonna walk in the street entrance. It's secure. You saw the guards.
Yeah.
And you saw the gates. I have a badge that I swipe, and then it opens the gate for me. But there's a guard there 24/7.
Okay.
And then anyone can walk in here.
So this is the entranceway right here, straight.
How are you?
Follow that. Follow that. So again, we just entered the. Again, is this the Presidio parking lot still?
This is my parking lot.
Okay, so this is the parking lot where Jerry Ottoboni used to park, and we just entered through street level, and we passed by the security detail that has a 24/7 security setup, where there's always somebody at the front gate.
There's more disabled parking over here.
And here we have more disabled parking. It looks like at least 2 spots here. And again, that's where we started, over on the far wall. So this is where we started. You can see the
You see
handicap
this
spots over here.
supervisor row, as you can see, it's
Yeah.
empty.
Supervisor's row, empty. And again, this lot you said doesn't usually get that
Yeah,
packed.
those spots in that wall, when I come in, there's no one ever there. 1 or 2 cars, once in a while.
Gotcha.
And what I recommend you do the day of the board meeting,
Mm-hmm.
if you ever come in on a board meeting, and I can do it too, walk down, take a photograph.
Gotcha.
I'll probably do that for you.
Gotcha.
Because anybody can, as you can see, anybody can come in here.
Yeah, again, anybody can come in, and really the only thing
But
that's
driving in, you can't.
driving in, you have to
But
go
you
through the
see just
security
how
detail.
difficult that would be for Jerry.
Absolutely.